I've been in Denver for all but 10 years of my life. I won't tell you how old I am because I was told never to ask other people, so you don't have to ask me. The reason why I'm running for city council is I've found that there are a number of different kinds of people in this world. There are some people who say, hey, I need to get into politics because I have all this skill set. Well, I feel I'm one of those people. But there's another reason why I'm doing this, and that is because I come from a background where I feel that there needs to be significant change. When I was a child, my father went to prison for a crime that he didn't commit. And that gave me a big sense of what is right, what is wrong, what is just, and what is unjust. I also had going to Manual High School, I had a number of experiences where I saw racism firsthand, I saw inequities, and I saw people who were taken advantage and people who did not have a voice. And because of that, I have this notion of, I don't know enough, I need to learn. And so as a result of that, I ultimately got a master's in social work and focused on how do I learn on how to be equitable and help people. Now, I realize that some people are really good as counselors, and I'm really good at listening, but I am not the best kind of person to say, okay, now this is what we need to do over a slow amount of change. I wanted to make progress. So when I got a master's in social work, I focused more on management and nonprofits and organizations, because that's where I felt like I could really make a difference. And so I worked in a number of nonprofits, helping all different aspects of community service. And as I moved forward, the ultimate outcome of this was 2006, I started a firm that focused on helping nonprofits raise money so that they could have access to capital no matter where they come from, as long as the mission was really trying to make this world better. And I've been doing that for the past 16 years. My wife and I work together. We have 26 other people who work with us. We are all throughout the country, work with 350 nonprofits in the state of Colorado. Many of those nonprofits are not being brought to the table in many of the different issues. So about a quarter of the organizations that we work with are BIPOC-led. They are not having a voice. They are not being brought to the table. They are not being asked to help deal with different issues that are focusing on affordable housing. They're dealing with homelessness. They're addressing issues related to our city right now. And instead of deciding that, hey, I'm gonna work one client at a time, fighting, advocating, trying to make a difference, what if I were to go to the other side, work from city council, work on the inside, and from at large, I can work on the systemic issues. I can bring the voices to the table so that we're able to make sustainable change. So that is what has driven me through this process and why I am running. What I'm doing now is I'm at a point where I still love to listen. I'm never gonna know everything. I know that there's so much more that we can learn, and if we don't have conversations and if we're afraid to talk about how we can bring everyone together, and if we don't collaborate and facilitate these conversations, then we're always going to leave people outside and our solutions are never going to truly work. So I'm coming in as a solutions candidate, as someone who gets stuff done. That is what I have always done, and that is why I'm running, and I really appreciate your time and patience. Thank you.